Vulcan flying in the world, was the first B2. They were wrong because of David Vulcan and among others, Dr. Robert Fleming, who got her back together. It took till 2007 to get her airborne, and she did her first display season in 2008, having been brought back from the dead, really, because she would have just been in a museum. Sort of half a howl there from Captain Flying there today, Kev Rubens. Rock and howl is unique to this aircraft. It's also to do with the strange shape of the air intakes. Two engines buried deep in each wing with a single air intake, and under the right conditions, right weather conditions, and right use of the throttle to make that noise. Of course, she is famous for that. And the thing about this aircraft is that I suppose it's obvious, but she's not funded by the government anymore. She doesn't belong to the Royal Air Force. And Trent Byers lost 20 million quid to get her to this stage. 20 million quid. More about that later. As she heads back towards us, and I expect to see Kev pull her up into a spiral climb, just a brief one. Extend their life. Shooting, very importantly, children and young people who are inspired to learn more about engineering and aviation and to help fill the UK's desperate technology skill gaps. Apart from the undercarriage, as she heads towards us there, look how slim she looks. I heard a young boy of about 12 say, "Is that a new stealth aircraft?" when he saw her for the first time. Very interesting, and of course she was invented long before stealth was even thought of. A slow fly past here. Watch for the bank. When she first appeared at Farnborough, I remember it well. She was rolled by her test pilots. She could still do that now. She's perfectly capable of it. She has this amazing fighter-like performance. But current regulations, I don't think, will allow it. Sad to say. But she can do wing overs like that. Now, as she comes back this time, watch for the Bombay doors. The Bombay is open. That huge Bombay there. Doors opening now. That is the Bombay that carries the 21 1,000-pound bombs from Ascension Island down to the Falklands in 1982. And at the time, that was the longest bombing range in history. It was significantly more than 7,000 miles. It required 18 air-to-air refuelings. And it was successful, of course. Two bombs were dropped on the run. Two bombs actually hit the runway. That was part of it, of course. These were World War II style, completely done bombs. They were not in any way guided, so hitting the runway with two was what was required, and it made it unusable for idle time fast jets. And the man who was the captain of that Black Buck raid was Squadron Leader Martin Withers. He was awarded a Distinguished Flying Cross. He's sitting in the right-hand seat of the aircraft as we speak. He's the chief pilot of Vulcan to the Sky class. As they come back, you'll see that huge Bombay, which currently is filled with the names of people who've contributed significantly to keeping this aeroplane airborne. And you'll see that bomb bay closing under the control of the air electronics officer. And it goes over the firing. Air electronics officer, third member of the crew. In operational flying, they used to have 2 navigators as well, an nav radar and a plotter. They just have the 3 crew now. We shall of course be able to see her land as well. Somebody who's not on board, Taft Stone, the crew chief and chief engineer, who runs a magnificent team of 6 crew. Now, if you want to go and see Vulcan after she's landed, she will be towed back into where she came from, which is not very far from the Vulcan village, which is off right down to the left.